Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Korea. We're going for the Turtles All the Way Down achievement, which requires that we have 135% ship durability. We're pretty far from that, but we're having fun along the way, seeing what else we can accomplish. And our last war recently did was with Ashikaga trying to take over a little bit more of Japan. Only got a little bit of a foothold. As long as we can keep them from unifying the islands, that's a good start. Our truce with Shimazu is over, so we're going to try invading them. As soon as we get a little bit... Oh, we lost the general. Oh, we'll just get another one. Swing on a little bit of morale. And then King of Text. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, do we want seller increase? Yes, definitely. And why? Because more colonies more quickly means better economy. This changes everything. But clearly did not spawn in our country. We were robbed. Went to Portugal. Okay, we're working to improve relations. That seems unnecessary at this point. I kind of do want this last one. So why don't we just wait a couple more months until we have the spy power for it. In the meantime, let's take a look at our points. We're ahead on everything. This is easy to develop, so let's go ahead and change our edict to local development cost. Then this one we're going to change. This institution, we'll wait until we get this developed anyway. Okay, 33% of the way there. Once its presence here, it'll spread really rapidly to our capital. That's more template points. Should be just one more month. 3 colonists in our colony. That's great. How long does this last? 29 more months. Just over 2 years. Okay. We got our third claim here, so we should have claims in all of it. Just declare war. Satsuma's fine. Either of them. This guy's actually got a cannon. And he's got Pippa Siege, so we're going to use this other general. And our war taxes are free. Let's go ahead and claim them. We'll get a little bit of cash. I do want to break this fort as soon as possible. Okay, we can gain some corruption to gain base production, lower development cost. Guangzhou, are we actually going to develop there? Down here. Really should have developed there. But it wouldn't spread very rapidly out of there. We can get the development cost and the trade power without having to take on the corruption. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, boundary dispute. We don't care if Yaren's upset with us. And we gain 10 prestige. Bust those walls. Actually, I'm not sure if we should have done that. We're in no rush to get that fort. So we're getting free war taxes. And let's stop paying for our forts. That's an unnecessary expense. So close to this. Let's take it. Okay, 34 ducats. I would have liked more ducats, but you know, what can you do? We'll leave those guys there. This state we are going to put in feudal de jure law. Ensure that we don't have any rebel problems there. Just increase the autonomy here. And we can get one more ability. And we get this +1 combat bonus. Don't really need to pay our troops any longer. And let's hand something off to our merchant guilds to make them a little happier with us. Give him this. That's. I can give him this. Yeah. It's got high autonomy anyway. Okay, now they're happy with us, which is good because if they're unhappy, it increases our development costs. Ah, only rose up again. Problem. Lost about 100 guys there. Definitely not ideal. And it's unfortunate that we're still in debt. We're going to need to embrace an institution. Ming went into a golden era. Sure. Let's name him after one of our subscribers. How about... say that. Probably some people. Oh, we're gonna name Ronan. And we could start coring Shikoku over here. I'm not sure that that's really necessary. Not yet. Gotta save up our points for this anyway. They're bringing down that interest slowly but surely. Every time Ming asks for tribute, of course, we are going to give it to them. We really should do this. Okay. I was wondering when this was going to finish. Harmonization of Vajrayana Buddhism. Those of our subjects that are ardent followers of the great and mysterious Lamas have increasingly come to realize how useful an ideology the teachings of Confucius is. Where they once used the traditions of the Vajrayana way to judge the world, they are now incorporating the same classics that we have. Vajrayana monks and nobles are now part of our government, both at the very top and the very bottom. And their somewhat wild and tantric traditions appears to have been tamed by our reason and learning. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because traditions appear. Okay, production efficiency plus 5% for the rest of the game. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, should we start harmonizing right away? Our harmony is so low. We're suffering increased development cost. Yeah, we're going to let that climb up a little bit. We're still going to be developing as quickly as possible here. These are wooden wall. And not really. I like losing army tradition. Ashikaga took over some stuff there. But they're being challenged by Uesegi, who's not at all loyal to them. How many more states are we allowed? 1. So yeah, getting this as a state rather than this is ideal. Idle. Yeah, you can pull them out this way just by clicking on them. Okay, the Age of Reformation has happened. Resurgence of Neo-Confucianism. The philosophical ideas of Neo-Confucian thinker Chu Xi regarding knowledge and action with heavy emphasis on logical reasoning and coherence have been brought to our attention once again by the works of Ming and Ming. These ideas take more influence from Taoism than the orthodox Confucian philosophy, we have to decide which path we want to choose for our state. We can get tolerance of heretics. Doesn't seem like it'll do us a whole lot of good. Because Theravada and Shinto. In Shinto we're going to integrate them. Or we can denounce it, get missionary strength and legitimacy. Oh, I like the unrest across the board. We don't need missionary strength. No, we're taking tolerance of heretics. Okay, so let's take a look at the Age of Reformation. So the only one that we have is from converting Ainu. If we complete humanist or religious, we'll get another. And if we unify all Korean provinces, then we'll get another. Have to see what's in the Korean group, but this might be Korean. I'll take a look. Okay, we're definitely not going to do that. Convert 10 provinces, we're definitely not going to do that. And we could have several colonial nations, probably not going to happen. So what we're going for these last three. So this is not going to be an age where we really shine. Persia gets bonuses. Poland does. The Mughals if they form. Or Spain. They can choose one of those options that are really overpowered. Okay, but we don't need as many from this. This resistance to Reformation, that doesn't do anything. Coastal blockade, that'd be nice, but it's not super. War score cost versus other religions for religious wars. Now that could be useful if we go for religious, but we're not going to, so we don't care about that. Mercenary discipline, we don't use mercenaries, so we don't care about that. Ship trade power propagation, that's really nice for us. And then institutional spread is really nice. This one is prestige. So if we convert something, we get prestige based off of development. So we don't need that. So it's only these two that actually are going to be meaningful for us. So there's no rush to really get this stuff. But we wanted to check out what our cultural group is. Our culture, Korean culture. How do we not already have all the Korean provinces? Was that not already filled in? All Korean provinces? We'll wait a month to see if there's something weird about that. Could we own that directly? This is Korean, maybe we need a core there? That doesn't make much sense. Yeah, 12 military points. As our development goes up, it'll become more and more expensive for us. Developing here. That's really strange. Our focus, we don't have one. Thinking that we should continue exploring with this guy. Just finish that project off. Let's see when this finishes, if we get credit. Okay, Ming Sphere, we've seen this one before. Do we want prestige, or do we want legitimacy? The prestige, or legitimacy is pretty high. One's all Korean provinces. What isn't Korean? Or what is Korean that we don't own? There's no Korean stuff that we don't own? Maybe it's broader? Is there a cultural group? Oh, let's check it out this way. We have that. It's our cultural group. We directly own all of that. Okay, that's clearly bugged in some way. That's all cord, too. Start that up. Yeah, we could support 4 more guys, so I'm going to start up 2 there. Let's try to develop a little bit more. I know the cost has increased from our low harmony, but it's probably not worth it to wait. Yeah, this is totally bugged. Maybe it isn't for all countries, but for ours, there's something wrong with that. Not steal that. They're stealing from us. They're stealing our splendor. Ugh. Trips at the merchant guilds lose stability now. We'll just lose money. We'll make it back eventually. So, just checking to see if there's something weird that I haven't noticed. I can go for like a random new world. Or we have a fantasy Korea. Best Korea or something floating around. Yeah, we have all of it. I was gonna voice my outrage over this a few more times. Doing so well that the game has to cheat against us. You know what, if this is already going to stay that low, I'm just going to start harmonizing. It'd take forever for that to go back up anyway. And then would just drop right back down. So we'll just harmonize. Let's continue our exploration projects, Southeast Pacific. And I want to check our time. We're at 25 minutes, so just a few more minutes and we'll stop this video. So I should just tell you in advance, if you've liked this, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, leaving a comment, helpful comment. non-spammy comment. That increases visibility of the channel, so it does me a service, and I definitely appreciate it. Let's get some more points out of this. Ashikaga does have now about a third of Japan unified under them. So it's good that we beat them up when they were weaker, because they're just going to get stronger and stronger over time. Pretty good. So I think our strategy is going to have to be letting colonialism spread throughout our country pretty much on its own. We just don't have the money to rush the embracement. Actually influencing us, Ming. Hey, new commandant. This is one of the nice things about the new Mandate of Heaven, is it tells you, gives you a little reminder of what stats are for advisors. Since we're looking for a more disciplined army, our commandants are working hard at making sure our troops are drilled to perfection. One man in particular shows real promise. I wish it would also tell us why we're getting this event. Like, it's been added because we have quality ideas. You can tell by the flavor text. Yeah, sure. Okay, so the Merchant Guild's got a lot of influence there. Clergy doesn't have too much. Okay, so we could upset the clergy and get 121 ducats. Go ahead and do that, because we can get it back if we just give them 87 ducats. So we made some money off of it. Good. And just once more, probably with military points. I remember that we're almost done with this video. I just want to deal with our colonialism setup first. Ming wants our admin. At least they didn't take our military points. Chao Song Sim. My pronunciation of things are probably going to be pretty bad. I know a little bit about Chinese pronunciation, Mandarin pronunciation, but not much. I probably am butchering everything. Sorry about that. And feel free to voice your nationalist or academic outrage in the comments below. Advisor costs unrest. Let's go for the mercantilism. It's permanent. I don't get any points here. Zero. I wonder why we've been able to dump so many admin points. Okay, do we want cheaper diplomatic tech or more expensive diplomatic tech? I think we'll go with the cheaper. And it's going to cost us some money, but now we're making 9.46 ducats per month. We really should move these guys over. Even if they're not getting paid much. What's up? A little bit more. Only difference of a ducat a month, and if these guys rise up a single time, that would cost us more than the ducat per month that we'd be saving. Yeah, cheaters. I guess cheating, Paradox. Let's see. So our target owned subjects is idle. Target outraged countries is idle. Let's go threatening countries. We'll just throw all three in there. Okay, this one's idle. Just do neighboring countries, I guess. Okay, now that we forced it here, go ahead and change the edicts. We want the state to be institution spread. We want this state to be institution spread. Guessed it. Institution spread. This one isn't as critical. It's high autonomy. It'll take it a while to get over there. It's gonna have to move through there and then to these, so I think we'll leave this alone for now. Because it's not growing anywhere. Up in any of these, so we'll want to spread in Korea. In this part of Korea. Did we push it up here? No, we didn't. Yeah, so these three we want to spread in, and then we'll spread it up. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop here, so thank you for watching. This has been another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Korea.